catches and burns. Vain with the ripcord. Pop up. Oh, pop up power bomb. Stevens crashes to the mat. 2, 3.
You hear the roar of the crowd, feel the energy. Bluff City in town, it's time for supremacy. From Tennessee to Mississippi to Missouri to Arkansas, UWA is in the house, ready for the We bring the hype, we bring the noise. We're Bluff City wrestling with a real McCoy. We'll bring the heat, we'll bring the fight. We'll take on anyone, we'll shine bright. From the King Superstar to the Savage Brotherhood, we've had some legends, we've had some divas. The storylines of rivalries, the drama, it's all a part of this wrestling phenomena. We bring the hype, we bring the noise. We're Bluff City wrestling with a real McCoy. We'll bring the heat, we'll bring the fight.
You know what? I'm sick of this promotion. I'm sick of it. Every time you look around, they got something going and it's against Savage Brotherhood. I'm sick of it.
Well, it seems like we're being punished for something that we have to make everybody understand. We are the best tag team in Bluff City and all the organizations around us. So now they're going to punish us tonight with Solomon Hyde and Bo Reddicks.
Who is Bo Reddick?
Oh.
Well, Solomon Hyde, we've already broken him once.
Yeah.
Breaking that idiot again is not a problem.
It won't be that hard.
The problem becomes Bluff City itself. Yeah. Who has been loyal since day one in Bluff City? As everybody's come and gone, who's been here? Us.
Except for when
and yet because we're so they tried to can us. It didn't take. They try to make other people rise up. It doesn't take. So who's here getting it done week in and week out? That's us. The plan's over. Boys, and that's exactly what you are. Boys. This is a man's world. And you're about to find out how stepping up to a man can be the most pain you've ever suffered in your life.
The pain is in our hands.
Here we go again. I still haven't got a contract. I still haven't got my title shot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know it's because they don't like me here. I don't know if they know I'm the absolute best and they hate it, but I still haven't gotten a contract. I don't know what's going on. Barry Perkins, look at me, and you look at me good. You should not allow idiots like Big Lou Winston. You should allow idiots like MJ Davis and Bullwhip Ballard to control this company. You know I'm the absolute best, and the people know I'm the people's champion. I need to get a contract to get my Bluff City Wrestling heavyweight title back, because if not, Barry, I'm going to take it personal. I think you got something against me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bluff City Wrestling here on YouTube and on Facebook. This is Alan 2 Count Lentz. I'm the low-life Deacon Pierce. We have a great show for you tonight. Bo Reddicks and Solomon Hyde versus the Savage Brotherhood, as well as DJ Brown versus Brandon Grimes. And ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, we're going to take it to the ring for our first match of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is a tag team match. 15 minutes, one fall.
And making their way to the ring, the team of Solomon Hyde and Bo Reddicks.
What a unique tag team this is, Deacon. The monster Solomon Hyde, along with this giant of a man, Bo Reddicks.
Right, Solomon Hyde's a big man.
He is.
And he looks small in comparison to Bo Reddicks.
He does. It's insane. It's crazy to look at this tag team and think that today their opponents finally have somebody that matches up to their size.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, look at big Bo Reddicks getting into the ring here. That nightstick in tow. He looks like he means business.
Oh boy.
And you know what that means.
You know for sure. That means trouble is what it means. From a lot of different angles, Deacon.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. The Crossroads Wrestling Tag Team Champions. With Big Lou Winston, this is the Savage Brotherhood.
Brody Hawk, Big Daddy Storm, Big Lou Winston, all here once again in Somerville, Tennessee to cause destruction.
And once again, Lou Winston has that bell in tow.
As always. As
Diamond
always.
High putting his hands on Lou Winston. I thought Lou was about to poop his pants.
It looked like it was. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know who had got a hold of him.
And the Brotherhood doing what they do best, coming out here and running down the fans of Somerville, Tennessee as they make their way to the ring. See, I love this tactic, though, by the Brotherhood, because while you're running your mouth, you typically get your opponents off their game. Because they're so hyped up and they're ready. They're ready for you to get to the ring, so that plays into their hands when you hit the ring fast.
Yeah.
When you take your time and you make them wait it out, just playing psychological warfare at that point. And for someone like Solomon Hyde, maybe it's not as effective, but it could get under the skin of the big man, Bo Radix.
It could for sure get you.
And here comes Hyde, grabbing the head of Lou Winston, throwing it back at him.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen Big Lou without a hat on.
I think you're right, Alan.
I'm glad that he wears that hat now, Deacon.
Storm and Brody finally up on the ring apron. It'll be interesting to see who starts this match off.
Solomon Hyde, a monster that is all go and no breaks all the time. And I mean, Bo Radix is not anything to snuff your nose up at. Bo has been around for a minute now, and he and Storm have been involved in singles matches.
Well, it looks like these two are about to start it right now. Bo Radix versus Big Daddy Storm.
Boy, what a way to start off this week, Deacon, here on Bluff City Wrestling.
And Big Daddy Storm's a big man. He's 6'4", he's 280 pounds, and Bo Radix towers over him.
A lot of beef in that ring right now, Deacon.
Hopefully they reinforced it for this one.
If not, somebody may be having to get a new ring.
And there's the call for the bell. Look at Radix standing his ground in the middle of the ring, forcing Storm to the edges.
He's definitely taking charge. And Storm now maybe having to reassess a little bit.
There's a collar and elbow tie. Look at these two monsters. Oh, man.
Just like,
wow.
Looks like two bulls pushing against each other.
How often do you see someone throw Storm to the ground?
Storm kind of in disbelief. Brody Hawk as well. Big Lou out on the floor. I believe Big Lou was telling the referee that Storm slipped.
I don't think Storm slipped. I think Bo Radix is just that dude.
I think so too. Brody trying to tell the ref that Bo grabbed the tights of Storm.
And once again, Bo Radix smartly planting himself flat-footed in the middle of that ring so that Storm has to come to him. Radix doesn't have to worry about going to Storm. For someone as big and strong as Bo Radix, the center of the ring is his best friend.
Collar elbow tie up again, and
Storm with the cheap shot.
And I think, Deacon, that was a smart move by Storm. And there, it was smart for a second.
Storm almost ate that turnbuckle on the way out. Storm a little rattled here.
Look, Deacon, Solomon has dropped off the ring apron going after Storm. Goes back to his corner now as Storm berates the fans here in Somerville, Tennessee. Slides back in the ring. Bo Radix, once again, Deacon, as you pointed out, square in the center of the ring.
Well, Storm was very fortunate there that Downtown Bruno wasn't his ref like we saw last week. Otherwise, Storm would be counted out by now.
There's no doubt about it, and Storm wisely makes that tag to his tag partner, Brody Hawk. Now Brody sizes up with Bo Radix.
And Brody's not a little boy, but he's smaller than Storm, so this size discrepancy is wild to see. It's not often that you see a man bigger than both Storm and Brody Hawk in the ring. And look at Brody, though, bear hugging Bo Radix and working him down to the mat.
little mat wrestling here from Brody Hawk.
But that's smart by Brody because Brody understands that typically guys that are big and strong as Bo Radix have a tendency to rely on that strength.
Mm-hmm.
So Brody knows that he can neutralize it by out grappling Bo Radix. But he's going to have to be able to slip from hold to hold because if Radix gets a hold of him, that's ball game.
Tag from Solomon Hyde there. Now Solomon in.
Bo Radix taking a shot for the road there. They shoot him off. Double clothesline by Hyde and Radix. Hyde with the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Brody Hawk.
Just a 2 there. Brody Hawk kind of looking like he's woken up a little bit. He now realizes where he is and what he's up against. Not only him, but the Bluff City Mafia here today against Solomon Hyde and Bo Radix.
And Storm grabbing referee Bryson Bishop, holding him in the corner. Solomon Hyde with the headbutt to Brody Hawk. And Brody sent face first into that turnbuckle. The tag to Bo Radix.
And I like this strategy from between Solomon and Radix here, making the tags in and out.
Referee Bryson Bishop telling Solomon Hyde to get out of the ring.
I couldn't tell if that knee was below the belt or right above it, Deacon, but it was close.
And Brody Hawk with the rake to the eyes of Bo Radix. Brody now having Radix in the neutral corner.
Did you notice, Deacon, that Brody kind of grabbed his side right there? That may be something that we need to pay attention to as this match goes farther along.
Radix with the cover. 1. And the kick out by Brody Hawk there. Strong kick out at that.
Storm was coming in to break up that pinfall.
Radix pushing Brody Hawk back into the corner. Solomon Hyde tagging himself in.
I don't know if there was some miscommunication there between Solomon and
look at Big Daddy Storm tripping Solomon Hyde while the ref's back was turned and an elbow drop promptly by Brody Hawk.
Just that little bit of what we assume was miscommunication between Hyde and Radix there, Deacon, could have cost them.
Absolutely. Solomon Hyde's in a spot he doesn't want to be in. Brody and Storm working over the monster.
Now Bo
Here comes Bo Radix.
attempts to come in, and referee Bryson Bishop trying to get Radix back out side of the ring.
Bryson, you're going to have your work cut out for you, son. That's a big man you're trying to move.
Double shoulder tackle there delivered to Solomon Hyde by the Savage Brotherhood.
And Radix once again coming in there trying to help out. And look at the offense by the Savage Brotherhood. Big Daddy Storm body slamming Brody Hawk onto Solomon Hyde.
Innovative offense there out of the Brotherhood that we don't really see that often.
Solomon fighting back. Storm stopping on the formerly injured leg of Solomon Hyde. Remember, it was Big Daddy Storm that broke Solomon Hyde's leg back in November.
Now he's got this leg locked in on Solomon Hyde, and
Raining fist down.
and you know, Deacon, when you break a bone, it can be repaired, but it doesn't take much for that injury to creep back up and to still affect you. And this work that the Brotherhood is putting on this previously injured leg of Solomon Hyde now, it can come back to hurt the team of Radix and Hyde.
And to your point, normally I would say that when you've suffered an injury, especially a broken bone or a torn ligament, the hardest part of coming back isn't the physical aspect of it. It's the mental part.
Absolutely.
Will I be the same? Can I overcome the injury? I don't know if that necessarily plays with Solomon Hyde. I don't know if he has that kind of mental level of where that injury even comes in and affects him from a perspective of doubt.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it too, because no one knows what goes on in the mind of Solomon Hyde. I mean, I think people have tried to figure it out, but there's no...
Oh! Big Daddy Storm dropping all 280 pounds of his weight across the lower leg of Solomon Hyde. Solomon Hyde's in a bad spot. Big Daddy Storm calling Solomon Hyde trash.
Goes to pick him up by the hair there.
Front face lock applied by Big Daddy Storm. Solomon trying to fight back, driving Storm into his own corner, unfortunately. And there's the tag, and Brody Hawk is in the ring. And smart, savvy offense by the veterans. Brody Hawk going right back after that injured leg of Solomon Hyde.
Did you see the way that the leg just kind of limped over the rope there, Deacon?
Oh, and look at Lou! Lou Winston putting his body weight on the ankle of Solomon Hyde.
Lou trying to get a little payback from Solomon grabbing the hat off of his head before this match began.
And once again, that numbers game of the Bluff City Mafia of Lou Winston and Big Daddy Storm and Brody Hawk taking advantage of a situation, and Solomon Hyde able to grab that rope. Brody's got to let go of the hold.
The referee trying to get Brody off, finally does.
Brody dragging Solomon Hyde back to his corner. The tag applied to Big Daddy Storm, and there's the stomp to that ankle. Solomon's got to do something. He's got to do it quick. He has to get to his partner, Bo Radix.
And Bo has been on the apron a long time here, Deacon. He's been able to regain a lot of the energy that was put out earlier in this matchup, and now if Solomon can get to Bo Radix, it could be game over for the Brotherhood.
And the ankle lock applied by Big Daddy Storm on the foot of Solomon Hyde.
Reaches Solomon.
They're almost there. They had to be less than an inch apart.
Had to be. It was so close. I mean, fingertips away from a potential tag between Solomon Hyde and Bo Radix, and Hyde being able to get some relief out of this matchup. He's been in there for a long time, Deacon.
Oh, and the knee driven into the canvas by Big Daddy Storm. Solomon Hyde is in a world of hurt.
Solomon's taking a lot of punishment here, Deacon, and I don't like his chances right now.
And Hyde pushing Brody Hawk into the corner. Can he get to his partner, Bo Radix? And there it is. There's the tag.
The most amount of separation between the Brotherhood. Oh, look at that.
So smart by Brody Hawk.
Storm had referee Bryson Bishop distracted, and Brody Hawk was able to poke the eyes of Bo. And now Brody Hawk's the legal man, but Bo is going after Big Daddy Storm right now in the corner, delivering those hip checks.
Solomon Hyde working over on Brody Hawk on the other side of the ring. And once again, the miscommunication between Radix and Hyde.
They've got to get on the same page.
And Radix shoving Solomon Hyde here.
Oh, come on, no.
Oh, they're coming to blows.
The tag partners, the first time tag partners are going to blows right now in the center of the ring. They've got to remember the objective.
And Bo Radix is walking out of Solomon Hyde. Oh, and there's the stun gun. And here we go. Ego killer.
Man, Deacon, can you believe that?
Brody Hawk with the cover. 1, 2, 3. And your winners of the match, ladies and gentlemen, the Savage Brotherhood.
Man, oh man, 2 weeks in a row now that we have seen a tag team dismantle right in front of our eyes. Last week it was Mick Vicious leaving Brandon Grimes to fend for himself against the Brotherhood. And here today on Bluff City Wrestling, we see miscommunication between Bo Radix and Solomon Hyde.
Back after the ankle of Solomon Hyde.
Come on, Storm, that's enough. That's enough.
In the past 2 weeks, the team that used to be Vicious Hyde have been walking out on their partners or had their partners walk out on them. And don't forget, Solomon Hyde's new partner, Dread the Clown, had this thing happen to him several weeks ago.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And that could be one of the reasons we haven't seen Dread in a long time, too. And now both.
The Savage Brotherhood telling Barry Perkins there's nothing he can do about it.
What do you think about that, boy?
And Lou Winston, what do we think about that, boy? Taunting Commissioner Barry Perkins once again.
Now he's looking over here at you, Deacon.
I heard you, Lou, loud and clear.
Not looking at me. I hope he's not making his way over here, but it sure look like he is.
Storm and Brody Hawk got something to say to the camera over there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just match 1 tonight. We've got another high impact action coming for you. DJ Brown going to take on Brandon Grimes in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned after a word from our sponsors here.
If you're in need of a bail bondsman in the state of Tennessee, contact Empire Bail Bonds. They specialize in criminal bonds, transfer bonds, appeal bonds, federal bonds, and traffic bonds. Contact Joanna Terry at 901-596-1783. In Tennessee's counties includes Fayette County, Lauderdale County, Hardin County, Tipton County, McNairy County, and more. All you have to do is contact Joanna Terry in 01-596-1783. You will be glad you did. We're talking about Empire Bails Bonds LLC. Contact them if you need a bails bondsman.
Follow us on our social media pages. Bluff City Wrestling. That's Facebook at Bluff City Wrestling and on YouTube at Bluff City Wrestling 8526. Bluff City Wrestling is bringing old school wrestling to a town near you.
It is your provider, the head of state, Dorian Vain here, and I want to have a little conversation with you. You see, you people in the Bluff City, the degenerates of Bluff City, the Futurama mutant dwellers that you see every week at Bluff City, they will never be like me. They will never look like me. They can never be athletic as me. I am the tippy top. I am the absolute best around here. That's why I'm your provider. That's why I'm the head of state. All your little tag teams that you have, all your little ballads that you want to sing, all your little pound for pound, ounce for ounce that you want to freaking talk about, they will never compare to me, because my name is Dorian Vain, and you will never see anybody like me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an executive order.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on Bluff City Wrestling. We had a wild first match as Bo Radix walked out on Solomon Hyde, and the Savage Brotherhood took advantage to get the win there. Coming up, our main event of the evening, DJ Brown, the last hot stepper, against Brandon Grimes. And referee Garrett Vance making his way to the ring, as does Brandon Grimes, who suffered a beating at the hands of the Savage Brotherhood last week after Mick Vicious walked out on him.
He did. Last time we saw Brandon Grimes, I believe it was actually 2 weeks ago when we saw Brandon Grimes.
No, it was
be
last
left.
week.
Was it last week?
It was. Oh no, you're correct. It was 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. My days are running together here, Alan. I apologize.
When there's so much action that goes on Bluff City Wrestling, it's hard to keep up with
at the rate it's been going.
I'm telling you, it's been on a hot streak lately.
And we saw a side of DJ Brown as he took on Steven Styles, 3 weeks ago now?
I think it's been 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks.
It was a hotly contested match, back and forth throughout. Steven Styles coming out on top, and then afterwards, a vicious beating from DJ Brown applied to the Southern Heavyweight Champion, Steven Styles.
Just the ruthlessness that we've seen from DJ Brown here over the last couple months since he lost the Southern Heavyweight Championship. It's otherworldly. I've never seen the last hot stepper be as vicious as what he has been over the past couple months. I mean, there's just this new personality out of him, out of DJ Brown. I mean, it's almost left me.
And it's this stare right here. That way that he just stares a hole through the man across the ring from him. DJ Brown is not here to play games. He is here to beat the brakes off somebody.
Just an absolute death stare.
Referee Garrett Vance separating the two competitors. And Brandon Grimes trying to get the upper hand on DJ Brown.
DJ's not going to be the only one in this matchup with speed.
No, both competitors very quick, both of them high flying. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. And Grimes going behind with the roll up.
Referee Garrett Vance is going to have to be on his toes during this matchup because it will be fast paced. And
couldn't even get a 1 count there because DJ Brown was on top of it. He was not about to let himself loose that fast with the quick kick out. Oh, there's a kick to the gut by Brown. A forearm club over the back of Brandon Grimes. Side wrist lock applied by Brown.
in just an intense manner, too.
And look at, and Brandon Grimes taking over with that side wrist lock of his own there.
DJ Brown with the roll through.
Not to be outdone. Hammerlock applied into a side headlock by DJ Brown. The last hot stepper taking control of this action here.
Big elbow delivered to the midsection by Grimes to the last hot stepper. Shoots him off.
Oh my God!
That almost looked like a pounce more than a shoulder tackle delivered by DJ Brown.
Just about. Brown almost knocking Grimes out of the ring. Brown stomping Grimes in the back. And a beautiful suplex by DJ Brown. He goes for the cover. And just a 2 count. With this short fuse that DJ Brown's had over the last several weeks, I wonder if that's going to come to end up biting him, much like it did against Steven Styles. He continuously lost his cool and it put him in a bad situation for Steven to take advantage of. Will we see a history repeat itself here with Brandon Grimes tonight?
It's a lot easier to remain in control whenever you can contain your composure. And that's one thing that we haven't necessarily been able to see out of DJ Brown in the last couple months, really.
Oh!
But it's specifically the last couple weeks.
And DJ Brown draping his leg over the throat of Brandon Grimes with Brandon Grimes' neck on the middle rope, and then the soccer kick to the ribs. And I noticed last time when DJ Brown was working Steven Styles that DJ has a tendency to attack the respiratory system of his opponents. He's doing the same here tonight, which is really going to hurt Brandon Grimes because if he can't breathe, he can't use his athleticism.
Absolutely, and after one of those big drop kicks delivered by DJ Brown, he goes for the cover on Brandon Grimes, and Brandon Grimes able to get the shoulder up at 2, and now DJ picks Grimes back up by the hair and kind of sets him in a camel clutch position close to the ropes here and delivers a forearm shot across the face of Grimes. And another.
DJ Brown pulling the hair. He doesn't want to get disqualified because you know he wants to get back in that Southern Heavyweight title picture.
Absolutely. All DJ Brown is worried about is the gold, and he's shown that he will do whatever it takes to get it back. And
oh my God!
Man, what'd you call that?
A shotgun blast.
Shotgun blast. I mean, just
sometimes the chop doesn't cover it. You gotta call a spade, and that's a shotgun blast.
Yeah, just a huge chop across the chest, huge shotgun blast, as you would describe it, across the chest of Brandon Grimes.
Snapmare to a rear chin lock applied by DJ Brown.
The last hot stepper in control here, and Grimes trying to get this crowd behind him here at the House of Faith Gym in Somerville, Tennessee.
I don't want to doubt Brandon Grimes, but he has got a lot to overcome right now. And I'll give him his credit, though. He is trying to fight back. And there's a jawbreaker from Grimes. Can Grimes take advantage of the situation? This is the best opportunity he's had this entire match.
Brown back up quick and delivers a huge clothesline, dropping Grimes to the mat once again.
Absolutely devastating clothesline by DJ Brown, delivered to Brandon Grimes. Cover, 2 count.
It almost looks like a little bit, Deacon, that if DJ Brown wanted to put this match away, he could at any moment. It almost looks like he's kind of playing with his food a little bit. He's given Grimes these little glimpses of a chance to leaving the door open for Grimes to get some offense in, and that could backfire on Brown here.
And another shotgun blast from DJ Brown after a brief assault of the kidneys of Brandon Grimes. Brown perching Grimes up on the top rope. What does DJ Brown have planned here?
DJ delivering those huge shots to the side of the head of Grimes as he is sitting on the top rope here in the danger zone. Brown now hooks Grimes. Looks like he's setting up for maybe a superplex here, Deacon. But Grimes is holding tight to that top rope.
Grimes with right hands to the ribs and a headbutt applied to DJ Brown. Come on, Brandon. This is your opportunity.
This is the biggest chance that Grimes has had in this matchup.
You got to capitalize.
Can he hit it here? Goes for a leg drop from the top rope, Deacon. Goes for the cover.
1, 2, and a kick out by DJ Brown.
Right at the last second.
That's 2 7/8.
Biggest opportunity there for Grimes in this matchup, and he was so close to overcoming the last hot stepper. He picks DJ Brown up on his shoulders. DJ able to get a finger to the eyes of Brandon Grimes there. Oh my God.
What
Deacon,
a kick to the back of the head.
Grimes could be out cold here. Goes for the cover.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the last hot stepper, DJ Brown.
We may have to get some medical assistance to check on Grimes there after that kick to the back of the head that was delivered by the last hot stepper. Man.
Brandon Grimes still laying nearly lifeless in the ring. Referee Garrett Vance rolling him over now.
Oh, no.
We've seen this before.
Don't like the way this went. A valiant effort.
Maybe DJ Brown's just helping Grimes up.
Come on, DJ.
Maybe he's being a nice guy.
I mean, that's the sportsmanship you want to see, but DJ gives me little hope based off the actions from the last couple weeks, and there it is.
Kick. Oh, no. The last hot stepper super kicking an already beaten Brandon Grimes. Is DJ Brown done here? That's what remains to be seen. We saw how he beat down Steven Styles several weeks ago. And here it is.
Come on, DJ.
Brown's back after Brandon Grimes, throwing him into the post.
Leave him there. Leave him there.
DJ Brown telling referee Garrett Vance to leave him there and to get gone.
Come on, DJ, that's enough. Why are you coming over here?
DJ.
Why are you coming over here by us? Commissioner Barry Perkins out here now. Come on, DJ. Come on, DJ.
May I have your presence for 1 second?
That's enough.
And Barry Perkins summoning the last hot stepper over there to the curtain.
Number one, I need you to explain this, and then explain to me what happened in corner.
Explain it? It's nothing to explain. I came here for my title back. My BC Southern Heavyweight title that Steven Styles had. But what did you and this company does? You put me in trash like this, and I do not appreciate it. So I tell you what, Steven Styles, I'm coming for what's mine. And trust me, believe me, I'm gonna let you out. Tell me I'm gonna lay out that pump right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. DJ Brown, a man on a mission, looking to reclaim his Southern Heavyweight Championship from Steven Styles.
It doesn't look like he's done yet.
Oh, no. Come on.
Come on. Grimes has had enough, Deacon.
Oh, and a body slam from Brown to Grimes on the floor here.
Just adding insult to injury at this point to Grimes.
Right there. Tell Steven you're going to make this like that. Might be done with it.
Brown telling Perkins to tell Steven Styles that he's going to end up laying just like Brandon Grimes out there on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolutely wild week. This is Alan Lentz. I am Deacon Pierce. And guys, stay tuned for a big show next week. We'll have Legitimately Too Good versus Culture Shock. And we'll have DJ Brown taking on Steven Styles.